All right, welcome to the Explainer. If you're looking for that sweet spot where rapid-fire speed meets some serious power, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're jumping headfirst into the really exciting world of semi-automatic PCP airguns.
So, let me just ask you this straight up. Are you looking for that satisfying rapid-fire action, but you don't want to sacrifice precision and power to get it? If you're nodding your head right now, then yeah, a semi-automatic PCP airgun is probably calling your name.
Okay, first things first, rapid-fire power. Before we can even think about choosing one, we've got to know what makes these things tick. So, what's the deal with PCP airguns anyway?
PCP. It stands for Pre-Charged Pneumatic. Now, unlike your typical spring piston or CO2 guns, these use a built-in tank, a reservoir, of super compressed air. And what's so great about that? It means you get incredibly consistent power, shot after shot after shot. There's no heavy spring clunking around, no power drop as a CO2 cartridge gets cold. It's just clean, controlled, and really potent power.
So now we know what they are. The next logical question is, how in the world do you choose the right one? Well, to make it easy, we're going to build a simple buyer's blueprint using insights pulled directly from our source material. And here it is. First, you got to set your budget. Second, you pick your caliber. Third, you check the power you're after. And finally, and this is the most important one, you define exactly what you're going to be using it for. Because that last step, it influences all the others. Let's dig in.
First up in our blueprint, budget. Now, the models we're looking at today, they tend to fall somewhere between about $300 and upwards of $530. Honestly, figuring out your price point right from the get-go is the absolute fastest way to narrow down the huge field of options and just focus on what's right for you.
Next on the list, caliber. The two most common choices here are going to be 22 and 25, and this is where your why really comes into play. The 22 is just a fantastic, balanced choice for target practice. The pellets are cheaper, they're everywhere. But if you need more punch, more stopping power for things like pest control or small game hunting, then that 25 caliber is going to deliver a much bigger impact.
And now for the fun part, power. Just how fast are we talking here? Well, get this. Some of the more powerful rifle models, like the Hatsan Invader, can send a pellet flying at a blistering 1,100 feet per second. That is some serious speed, and it translates directly to a flatter shot and more energy when it hits the target.
So this all leads us to the main event, the core decision you're going to have to make, the pistol versus rifle showdown. The source material makes it clear that this is the fundamental trade-off, a choice between being quick and nimble or being stable and powerful.
Okay, so in one corner, you've got a pistol, like the Hatsan Velox. It's compact, it's easy to handle, it's perfect for moving around, and it's clocking in around 620 feet per second. But in the other corner, you have a rifle like the Hatsan Invader. It's built for stability, for longer range, for accuracy, and it's pushing almost double the velocity. So what you gain in power and range with the rifle, you're trading for the pistol's agility.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. The source material puts it perfectly, saying the Invader rifles provide increased power and range, while the Velox prioritizes maneuverability and close-quarter shooting. It spells it right out. It's not about which one is better overall, but which one is better for you.
All right, so keeping that core trade-off in mind, let's get down to brass tacks and find your perfect match. In this final section, we're going to use the source's own recommendations to connect our blueprint directly to some specific models.
Okay, let's put it all together. If you're a beginner just getting started, the source points you toward the Hatsan Sortie tacked in .22 caliber. If you're watching your wallet but you still want that .25 caliber punch, the Sortie tacked in .25 is a fantastic choice. If you're out there hunting small game, the recommendation is the powerful Velox pistol. And for the serious shooter who wants that full rifle experience, the Hatsan Invader is the top pick.
So what did we learn today? Let's do a super quick recap. 1. PCP means you're getting consistent, reliable, compressed air power. 2. Your best choice is always going to come down to your blueprint, your budget, your caliber, and your use. 3. It's all about that core trade-off, a pistol's agility versus a rifle's raw power. And finally, the best news is there really is a perfect model out there for pretty much everyone.
In the end, it's a balance of power, form, and function. So the only real question left is, now that you have the blueprint, what will you aim for? Thanks for watching The Explainer.